Welcome to Nature Nurture Hub. Every garden deserves a masterpiece, and nothing paints the sky more beautifully than the breathtaking blue bloom of Jacaranda mimosifolia, the tree that turns ordinary streets into dreamlike landscapes across America. The Jacaranda mimosifolia, is nature's poetry written in blue. With its lavender blue, trumpet-shaped blossoms cascading like waterfalls in spring, this magnificent tree is more than just a plant. It's an experience. For gardeners across the United States, especially in warm regions like California, Texas, and Florida, Jacaranda is a living piece of art that demands admiration and gentle care. If you've ever driven under a tunnel of these ethereal trees in full bloom, you know that feeling of walking through a dream. Today, let's learn how you can grow and nurture your very own Jacaranda tree, turning your space into a magical haven of color and serenity. The Jacaranda is native to South America, particularly Argentina and Brazil, where it thrives under full sun and well-drained soil. Its adaptability to warm climates makes it an excellent choice for American gardeners in USDA zones 9 to 11. When properly cared for, Jacaranda trees can grow up to 40 feet tall. Their delicate fern-like leaves casting a dappled shade perfect for summer afternoons. These are deciduous trees, which means they'll lose their leaves in the cooler months. But don't worry, the bare branches only prepare for an even more dramatic bloom next season. To start growing Jacaranda mimosifolia, choose a sunny, open spot. These trees adore sunlight and bloom most profusely when they receive at least 6 to 8 hours of full sun daily. Avoid planting near sidewalks or driveways, since falling flowers can create a carpet of color, but also a bit of mess. Their roots, while not aggressive, can spread, so give them ample room to grow. Plant them in light, sandy or loamy soil with excellent drainage. Standing water or heavy clay soil can suffocate the roots and hinder growth. Before planting, mix compost or aged manure into the soil to boost nutrients. When planting young Jacaranda trees, dig a hole twice as wide as the root ball, but no deeper. Place the tree carefully, ensuring the root flare sits just above ground level. Water thoroughly after planting, and apply a 2 to 3 inch layer of mulch around the base to retain moisture while keeping the trunk clear to prevent rot. During the first few years, Jacarandas need consistent moisture. Water once or twice a week, letting the soil dry slightly between waterings. Once mature, they're moderately drought tolerant, though regular watering in dry spells keeps them lush and vibrant. Pruning Jacaranda mimosifolia, is crucial for shaping and preventing breakage. Always prune in late winter or early spring before new growth begins. Focus on removing crossing branches and weak limbs. Avoid heavy pruning once mature. Light touch-ups preserve its natural umbrella-like shape. Fertilizing once in early spring with a balanced, slow-release fertilizer encourages steady growth and abundant flowering. Avoid nitrogen-heavy feeds. They promote leaf growth over blossoms. One of the most enchanting features of Jacaranda is its bloom cycle. The tree bursts into color in late spring or early summer, covering itself with thousands of lilac blue flowers. After blooming, the tree produces flat, woody seed pods that can be left for decorative interest or removed for a cleaner look. The blooms last several weeks, transforming the landscape into a surreal blue haze that feels straight out of a fairy tale. Jacaranda mimosifolia. Trees aren't just beautiful, they're beneficial. Their shade cools homes and streets, attracting pollinators like bees and butterflies. They even help clean the air, absorbing carbon and releasing oxygen generously. But beauty this divine needs respect. Avoid overwatering or overfeeding, as this can make the tree leggy and reduce flowering. If growing from seed, soak seeds in warm water overnight before sowing in a well-drained mix. Keep moist and warm, around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, until germination occurs, usually within 2 to 3 weeks. Growing from cuttings is also possible, but it requires patience. Grafting ensures you get a consistent bloom color, especially for hybrid varieties. Jacaranda mimosifolia, loves warmth, sunlight, and gentle care, just like the people who grow them. During winter in colder areas, potted jacarandas can be brought indoors to avoid frost. For those in northern states, consider growing jacaranda in large containers to protect them during cold months. A south-facing window or greenhouse keeps them happy till spring returns. Pests are rarely an issue, but you might occasionally see aphids, scale, or whiteflies. Neem oil or insecticidal soap can easily control these. Fungal issues arise only if the soil is soggy, so focus on good drainage and air circulation. Each bloom of Jacaranda mimosifolia, is a promise, a symbol of renewal and the beauty that patience brings. Watching it grow from a small sapling into a majestic flowering tree is a joy that every gardener should experience at least once in their lifetime. Whether it's a front yard showstopper, a driveway border, or a centerpiece in a park, this is the tree that turns every glance into wonder. If you dream of filling your yard with the charm of purple-blue blooms that dance with every breeze, the Jacaranda mimosifolia, is your perfect match. Nurture it with love, and it will reward you with decades of grace, color, and living art. Grow with nature. Nurture Hub, because beauty deserves to bloom in your hands. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more nature care stories, and let's grow together.